What is up, everybody? Mirrodin Gaming here. We're back for another World of Tanks Tech Tree Tank Showcase and review. Today we're taking a look at the Tier 6 German tank destroyer, the Nashorn, which runs towards the Grill 15 and the Waffentragers. Very similar design compared to them, and it does have the open top, so that means you can't run vents with it. And also, yeah, not great armor. This thing is paper, even Tier 4s can go through it. Let's go ahead and get over to the comparison, though. We're going to be comparing it to the other non-turreted TDs at Tier 6 for the standard tech tree tanks. We have the Jag Panzer, which runs towards the, is it the Jag Panther E100? Jag, whatever. The big boy that has the big alpha. Then you also have the WZ-131 and the SU-100, very similar tanks from the Chinese and Russian. These tend to be, usually the Russian tend to be higher alpha, whereas the WZ tend to be faster firing. And then finally, my personal favorite at tier 6 for the non-turreted, the IFV-65 from Sweden. This thing gets around much faster and is able to relocate, because I like to rotate a lot. Alright, let's get down to the DPM. So actually one of the better ones here, other than the Jagdpanzer with its faster reload, you definitely have the best ability to dish out damage compared to everyone else. And also, another great thing about this tank, 203 millimeters of pin at tier 6. This definitely helps you be able to compete with those tier 7s and tier 8s. Sometimes not even taking or using as many gold rounds as all these other ones will have to, especially this guy. This one will definitely have to use a lot of gold rounds in order to make up for his lack of penetration. But yeah, definitely best in class there. Damage kind of right in the middle. Not great, not bad. Like I said, the SU, known for big alpha. But the nice thing is, because your reload time is 6 seconds, you can get 2 rounds off and deal nearly as much damage as he does with those 2 rounds. Then we finally get down to our caliber, which is not great. I want to say it's like 27 to 30 millimeters of plate that you'd be able to go through. Well, no, 90 would be 30, so it'd be like 29 you'd be able to go through. And shell velocity of 1,000, so much better than everyone else here. And then that even steps up when we get our gold rounds. Speaking of which, if we go ahead and switch over to those, we have APCR, so we don't have to worry about those small little walls and stuff getting in our way that the heat would have problems with, but steps it up to 1250. So yeah, you don't really have to lead with this thing, which is pretty good. And then also our penetration goes up to 237, which is on par with a lot of tier 8s. Maybe not quite, but you definitely can compete with them for sure. 40 ammo capacity, so you can take a variety of shells, but this one you don't have to take nearly as many gold rounds as you would other tanks here. Then we get down to our dispersion. So this is the sniper of the bunch with 0.31. We could definitely get that down to at least 0.29 with equipment. Then aim time of anything under 2, which this is 1.82 with before we do anything to it. So yeah, that's really good. You don't have to worry about leading quite as much, and you can fully aim in before you fire those shots. This is a rear-mounted gun, so of course gun depression is not great at 5 degrees, but you do have quite a bit of gun elevation, so you can shoot up at stuff if that happens, like at mines or something, or Abbey mine, stuff like that where the tanks can end up above you. Alright, then speed. Yeah, this is the one downside to this tank, in my opinion, is the 40 speed. So you're not able to rotate as much as you would with stuff like the WZ, the IFV, and the SU. Decent values, but still not the top. The Jagdpanzer and the WZ have the ability to go across terrain better than the Nashorn does. You're pretty much stuck in one location, maybe rotate one time, but not nearly as much as you could with the other tanks. The armor, like I said, it's paper. These other ones, especially the Jagdpanzer, because of its sloped armor, and the SU, can bounce a lot more rounds. I don't think I bounced even one round when I played the Nashorn. And camo, this thing is nearly twice as tall as some of these other tanks. Well, maybe not twice, but yeah, you don't have great camo here. You definitely have to pump that up a lot in order to not get spotted. Let's go ahead and take a look at what do we think we would do. So, of course, we're going to have our camouflage paint, our brothers in arms. We're going to want to get Smooth Ride and Snapshot. Those are the main ones you want to get, because this will definitely help with when you're shifting left and right if your gun can't go far enough and you have to move a little bit. It'll keep it from blooming out quite as much. Same thing. I don't know if snapshot actually affects. That says during turret rotation, so that may not be as critical as I would think. We'll have to check that out. But then for equipment, of course, that you can't go with uh, vents, the things you're going to want to look at are probably either the gun rammer to get an even faster reload, and then the aiming circle size to get it down more. We'll probably go with gun rammer here, and then we will also go with get that aiming circle down, and then finally, it kind of comes down to your preference. This helps with hull traverse speed, so you can turn left and right more, but not as critical in a backline sniper. So the other option is something like camo net or something to help you not get spotted. We'll go with that. So that gets our reload time down to 5.23, which is awesome. And then if we take a look at our, that was the thing I want to look at. So dispersion down to 0.29, like I said. And finally the camo up to 3.1 or 31.3. So that definitely helps you stay unlit at longer ranges. Alright, so let's go ahead and get over to the actual gameplay. And we're going to be watching... I cannot even read that. My screen is too small. Atsi 43 in his Nashorn. And here we go. Got the football camo on this thing. Go ahead and take control of the camera. Yep. 50-yard line. Alright, so we are on mines today. Going to the typical TD spot. Now, I have not watched this. I do know he does get an ace tanker in it. But beyond that, I have no idea what's going to happen in this battle. We played this map earlier with my TD. Yeah, this is where that gun depression comes into play. It's going to be very difficult to get it down. You saw it flash there for a second. Oh, tried to snap a shot in there. Oh, nice. Already got a kill. 156, but you can see that the gun dispersion is very low. He actually went with binocs here. As long as you use your bushes well, you can get away with not upping your camo quite as much. Yeah, that's a really good gun dispersion. You see that it's definitely sniper level. Notice that there is no one. Let's go ahead and up that size. For minimap, there's no one off to the left here, to the east. He's gonna rotate and see if he can spot stuff. Oh, yep, see? Not quite pushed well enough. Be careful, maybe even back up a little bit. You hear them blind firing the bush. Okay, he wasn't spotted. Oh, now he's spotted. Something got him. Gotta be careful. There are two artillery here. Rotate really far back. Like he was trying to get to the point where the spotting circle was outside of it. Take a blind fire there. There'll be a problem with no one on that side. He's got to be very careful to not get spotted. Ooh. His shot on this guy? Nope, he went unspotted. Or no, he's just outside of render distance. Trying to be move to a safe spot. Riveting gameplay, huh? That's typically how TDs go, though. Oh, there's something. Can you see it? Yes, you can. Tried to snap a shot in there. Probably hit a wall or something. That's the one problem with this map. If the enemies don't push through the center, this location is very hard to get damage in. Or if they push the island, you can get damage. Because the island, because that other side, there's just so many buildings that they can hide behind that it makes it very difficult for you to get damage as a TD in this location. Trying to stay double bushed here. Watching for someone to come around the corner on the KV. Oh, there's somebody. Two somebodies. Can he see either one though? That's the question. Not look like it. Move forward so you can see through the bush, see what's blocking him. Yep, couple buildings. So the enemy Nashorn's going to be his target if he's pushing around. Artillery is trying to keep them at bay. So exciting. Oh, here comes something big. Oh, yep, there's a KV2. Hit him once, he's going to hit him again. Hit him a third time, or somebody else going to finish him off? I think he's going to go for the full health targets in order to keep his damage up. Okay, there's the KV2. KV2 probably just fired, so he knew he had a chance to... Oh, there goes the Nashorn. Alright, already 1,000 damage. 5 minutes into the game already. Sit here and watch for that. T-67 should push out to try to get one of the other guys here in a second. You can see that even snapping between targets, he's not really... That reticle doesn't bloom too much. Very nice. Guy's gonna poke out in a second. Oh, he's poking out. Oh! Shoot him. There he is. Get him, hit him. A box or a wall or a building or something. Or what's in the way? Oh, it's the KV2 that's in the way. He should be able to... Oh, low roll. Actually, that's a decent roll. Left him at 24 health. Now they don't have anyone in the middle though, so that could be a problem rather quickly. Tried to snap a shot, didn't quite get it in there. Now I'll get him. And second or third kill of the game actually. Fire into that 3045 that's now unspotted. If I didn't move, that should have pinned. Nope. Artillery taking out another enemy. Oh, now the island is longer guarded. Looks like someone's moving up the middle to take on BK. You notice he pinged it, but oh, this is not looking good. They have pretty much given up the entire map, and it's down to, yeah, that's 6 on 4. 5M. D1S. Really shouldn't have tried to push that, but nice if he can track him. I think he did track him. Nice, another kill, 4 kills. Yeah, with that BK above, that KV1S should not have tried to move back because he was going to get hit because of that. Alright, so there's a KV1SA that was last spotted in the back, and then BK's up on top of the hill, and a Jackson, which is spotted in the back as well. Blind firing the standard bushes. Looks like the artillery has moved to the island. We're going to do a little bit of a fast forward here real quick, because this may take a minute. Oh, looks like the VK and the KV1 have finally moved up. Oh, nice hit there. Still unspotted. Should be able to kill KV1. Nicely done. 5 kills. The Jackson, it looks like the VK has moved down from the hill in the interim 30-second. Oh, nice little snapshot there. And the other one bites the dust, but his spotter is dead now. Oh, and he is spotted. Gotta what? Oh, nice snapshot again. See, that's what this thing is good at when you have your dispersion down quite a bit. So you gotta watch out for the other artillery that is sitting back. Seven kills already. He already secured himself. I believe that's at the top gun or the high caliber. It's one of the two. Yeah, that's gonna sit there and blind fire until you're spotted again. Question is the Jackson rotated all the way out? Try to sneak up on him, or is he still sitting in that bush there? Oh, sitting in the bush. Boom. One shot. Needs to take cover from the artillery. Oh, artillery didn't really help there. Yeah, that one needs to rotate a little bit in order to get a shot on him. Blind fire. Nope. He's rotated out because he should have been spotted there, unless he's still spotted. Yeah, I think the Jackson is rotated out. Yeah, he's not spotted though, because you see where that shot came in. Bush. Alright, I think we're going to do another fast forward. Nothing. Another fast forward. I'm still sitting here. Fast forward again. Alright, it looks like the Jackson ran away. And they're just getting blind fired. Oh, there's the Jackson. You did finish off the Jackson, but I know it's a draw, so they're not gonna catch that last M44. Oh, oh, oh. You gonna damage him at least? Oh, 1 second left, and yeah, that's where it ends up being a draw. So let's go ahead and get to the end game stats real quick. Yeah, if he just high rolled on that already, he would have killed him. But yeah, 8 kills, 3,700 damage, some tracking, some spotting, and some assistance. Ace Tanker, Powerful Effect, Bruiser, Bradley Walters Medal, players in the 8 or 9 kills in one battle, High Caliber, and Top Gun. The Top Gun is the how many times you get kills. But yeah, so definitely pretty good gameplay. Just a little bit slow there in the beginning and the end when it gets down to 2 TDs and 2 artillery. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. Next, we'll be doing another TD of the German line because I still can't find a couple of the heavies that we were just not able to find replays on. But anyway, this is American Gaming, and I'll see you